Just want to show you a little bit of Boston from the Fenway Park area. I don't know if you guys noticed, but years and years ago, this used to be the Popeye's chicken over there. And it did pretty good business. But nobody could figure out what happened. Like, why did they leave? That's a mystery. There's all kind of speculations, but no one has the actual answer. And I want to show you this. I guess this was taken down a while ago, but they put another one back up here. The Black Lives Matter mural that stretches from one side to the other. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is the side that faces the I-90 or the Mass Pike. Give you a little view of the Mass Pike down there. See if I can get a good, I don't know if I can get a good angle, but I'll try. Not much, but it's something. This building here, I'm not too sure what this building's going to be, but they've been working on it for a while. Maybe I took a walk over there so we can investigate what it's going to be. While I'm over here, I guess it can't hurt, right? This building looks like it's half vacant. Matter of fact, the whole building looks like it's vacant. If you look at it real close, they got the temporary lighting system in there, so it looks like they're going to be making that into something else as well. So something else is going to be there shortly. Not too sure what, but just information for people to know. There's a lot going on in the city that no one gets a chance to see. So some of you guys might know what it's going to be, some of you may not. But nevertheless, there's some information. They go to the old Citgo sign over there. It's now lit up with LEDs. Years and years ago, it used to be lit up by neon lights. I was about to say fluorescent, but neon lights. And so that's the change. It says office and retail space. So I think it's going to be a lot of office and retail space according to that board over there. It's down here by Kenmore Square. Like I said, there's a lot of construction work going throughout the city. So just look around, you can see all the cranes that go up. Hotel Buckminster. Interesting.
When he was there, he is not there. 335 Willow Street, unit number 2.
1 Kenmore. I assume that's the address.
425.
1 Kenmore Square. And looks like it's going to be a pretty decent sized building. Gonna wait till this traffic stops. But these cars, like, they won't stop for you. I guess they can stop now. The light's red. Always pay attention to the cars and the lights. Just paying attention to the cars alone and the light alone doesn't help. So that's the That's the structure right there that they're gonna build. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's the structure right there. Let's take a look and see what's going on. I like the way they incorporated the push button for walk into the staging. So they actually incorporated it right into the station itself. And they just put it like a walk sign right there, or don't walk sign, depending on how you're looking at it. Take a quick look. Fire hydrants on the inside of the construction zone. Normally you're not supposed to lock the fire hydrant inside the construction zone unless there's one on the outside.
Yes, but I did call her back to verify that he's not there. He's on a bracelet. He lives with the mother.
I don't see one close by.
His date of birth is 2/24/91.
Hydrants should not be locked inside of construction zone. Not that the fire department can't get to it, but sometimes they may not know where it is. Usually they cut out an indent. They cut out an indent in the fence, and they allow access that way, or they extend it out. There's a few well, you can't extend it out now because of the winter, but you have to probably allow access to it. Nevertheless, if the fire department really want to get in, they just break the fence. But you shouldn't lock it inside the fence. There's a reason for that. So this is all the equipment they have here. They got the lifts, they got the welders, all those blocks. And this is the crane. That's the crane right there. Going all the way up. All the way up. Right to the top. Alright guys, I figured I'd give you guys a little footage of what goes on in the city, you know. Not everybody will like this, but some people will, so try to give a broad range of things. This is a sign that says I guess that's where how you would pay your parking meter or something like that. Who knows? The city of Boston is always trying something new, and these are these blue bikes that everybody's riding around the city. And I don't know if you guys notice, but every time they build like a high-rise or a multi-complex, there's always a 5G, at least one or two of them right next to the building. That's because it services a lot of people. And 5G, on that spectrum, there's going to be used not just cell phones, they're going to utilize other stuff on 5G spectrum as well. Like, I'm not going to elaborate on it, but there's other stuff that they're going to use on that spectrum that, you know, could be helpful or could not be helpful. Just because it's on the 5G doesn't mean it's only exclusively for cell phone use. There's a lot more stuff you can put on that frequency. Alright, take a walk down the other end over here, and see now, that's temporary use for the sand pipe. That's like an event, I don't know if it's even activated because they have it covered up. So in case there was a fire in the building, this feeds into the sprinkler system. So it doesn't look like they started activating it yet, but maybe they're on their way, getting it ready. dragging his little piece underneath, that little, I guess you call it a mud guard or a splash guard. Alright, take a quick look around here, then head up out of here. Just want to give you guys a quick view of what goes on. Kenmore Green Line all trains. Like I said, there's always construction going on somewhere. Somewhere, somehow, some way. Maybe some helpful information. It's good to see that they're utilizing the knock box. That's for the Boston Fire Department to gain access to the gate in the case of emergency without having to cut the gate or cut the lock. Another knock box over there, but it's upside down, but it's part of your fire inspection from the state, which a lot of state inspectors do not do. They're supposed to check the knock box and make sure it's up to date. I see a lot of fire inspectors do a fire inspection, and these are supposed to be Boston Fire Department inspectors. They're checking the whole building for sprinklers, fire alarms. They're checking it for all this other stuff, elevator recall, you know, secondary recall, all that stuff, but they never check the knock box. And that's supposed to be part of the inspection. If it's not part of the inspection, it should be part of the inspection. But the knock box is very, very important. It allows the fire department access to vital areas and saves vital time instead of having to, you know, break the door down. Like if you have a key, the key is always faster than breaking the door down. I'm not saying you can't break the door down, but it saves you valuable time. And I've checked a lot of fire inspectors, and I haven't seen not one of them ever check the knock box. Ever check the knock box. Matter of fact, they don't even know what's inside the knock box. Sometimes the keys are outdated. Sometimes the keys are not adequate, not even the right keys in there. There's a lot of stuff that the knock box should be containing. So this is just basically the other side of the train station. Alright, I figure I'll take a little walk through the construction area over here and show you guys what's going on. building look like it's gonna take up a lot of space. I don't know if you guys see that, but somewhere, somehow, you're missing a fire hydrant. And I don't know where the next closest one would be. If they got two that are being locked up. Maybe the next closest one would be either down that way or across the street. But the fire department shouldn't have to travel too far. I think, like, they shouldn't have to travel more than 1,000 feet. But then again, they might have to travel a little further. But in the city, they shouldn't have to travel more than 1,000 feet. Matter of fact, I might ask that question. That might be one of my questions I ask. What's the maximum distance you should have between two fire plugs? And I don't even see one across the street. Maybe there is one over there though. I think I saw one when I was coming over here. But that means they will have to throw the lines over the fence and cross off both lanes of traffic to run a line over here. Let me check the other way and see what's on the other side. That's not good if they got to do all that. No. Every time you waste, like some of these guys, they know exactly where they are because they've been working on the department for a while. But if you're a newcomer and you're not too sure, now you got to try to figure it all out. Now you're losing valuable time trying to figure it out. Let's see what we see over here. Well, there is one over there, but that's a way across the whole median over. There's one there. Which is not too far. But that's supposed to service that side over there though. There should be one service in the side over here as well. There is one right there by the bike rack, so that's not too bad, but you still gotta drape it over the fence. There's one right there. Now when I look, I'm looking for multiple different things. So I always look for the safety things first, but there's always the other stuff I'm looking at too. And some of the times I use it for how you say it, documentation, just to say that what was and what was not. Like somebody might say, well, who put that there and why is it there? Somebody put some insulation right on the it's foam insulation, but why is it there? Anyway, that's pretty good. If you know anybody who could use some foam insulation, you can insulate your cracks and crevices with that. It's still good. It's still in the box. And then you got other documentations like steel plates on the ground, like that, which could be something that could be vital in the future. Then you also could say, well, the city of Boston has these bins that are overfilling that hasn't been empty in a couple of days. So everything's a documentation. And we spent a lot of money on these recycle bins. They're supposed to be compactors that don't do anything. They're supposed to compact the trash, and if you ever looked in, one day I opened up one of those so you see how they look on the inside. They're very small. They don't really hold a lot of trash, and they get filled up a lot quicker. But there's another one of those 5G poles. In this area, you should find at least 4 of them, and all in a concentrated area. And there's a reason for that. There's definitely a reason for that. But we still got to find out the mystery of over there. What happened to Popeye's chicken? You can take a walk on top of this bridge. Then I think that'll be it. I don't want to make this video too long. They got a B permit on the building. Not too sure what the B permit entails, but it's always good to check it out and see. See what the B. Oh, there's no. Well, it just says B. It's not even the permit. It's just a B. Maybe I don't know what the B's for. It looks like an elevator of some sort. More construction. So they're basically gutting out the building down there, separating the metal from the rubble. Whatever's going on, that's a pretty big operation. Looks like it entails both of these buildings. This building and the garage next to it. This is the street that takes you. I think this is Brookline Ave, if I'm not mistaken. I believe this is Brookline Ave, but this takes you all the way down through the Longwood Medical area. This guy comes. He puts the brakes on like almost immediately. He probably thought I was checking his speed. So he hit the brakes like almost, keep in mind there's no cars behind him, he could just kept going. But a lot of times when I do this, a lot of people think I'm checking their speed. You'd be surprised how many cars actually slow down. If you don't believe me, you guys try it one day. Just stand outside and just face the camera at oncoming traffic and see how fast people slow down. It happened numerous times. It does work. They got a bunch of locks out here. And you guys, all different types of locks on the fence. I'm not sure why they put them there. Maybe it was some kind of tradition or something. I'm not too sure. But there's several locks on the fence here. It could be something like when people graduated, they retired their lock from their locker. I don't know, but some of you guys probably know what these represent. Because there's a lot of them. There's not just a few. It's like quite a few. Each lock represents a person, probably. Just want to get a few more of these locks in here because there's a lot of them on the fence. And one of my viewers, they always come back with some reason why these locks are on there. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like high school, either high school or college. But nevertheless, there's locks along the whole fence. I think that's the end of them down here. There's one more at the very end over here. Actually, a couple more. There's one here. They even have names on them too. And there's one here. So that's about it, you know. On that side I don't see any locks on the other side. If I take a pan over there, I don't see anything on that side, just on this side here. Today we're supposed to get some more snow, believe it or not. It's supposed to start in probably the next half an hour or so. It's probably about 8:30 now. They're saying maybe around 9 o'clock. Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here and off to the next one. But, you know, like I said, we have to figure out what this building is gonna be. Not too sure. We'll keep our eyes out for it. Till next time guys, I'm Nez Porter. I'll catch you on the next one.